Hey there, Tim Bowery from LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com with the practice tip of the day. This one is for the intermediate player. Today I want to explore some different chord voicings for our D chord. You know, a lot of songs you get stuck, not stuck, but you get on a D chord, and there are many measures of it, and you want to be able to play it different ways so you can get some sense of motion in there, even though you still need the D. All right, so the way we start, we need to know what a D chord is. All your major chords are notes 1, 3, and 5 of the major scale of your root notes. So for the key of D, 1, 3, and 5 of a D major scale are D, F sharp, and A. So when you're playing this D chord, it's D, F sharp, and A. So what we're going to do, we're going to move up the neck, looking for different places to play D, F sharp, and A, and maybe find a couple. And also keep in mind that seconds, which in this key is E, the second note is an E, and fourths, which is a G, and sixth, which is a B, that also are nice notes to put into your chord. I prefer the seconds and fourths. If I had to pick one, I like the seconds. But you can use your own ear to be the judge. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to use this D, open D string, as our to put it in all of our chords, and that's going to anchor it down with the root note. All right, so here's my regular D. And you already know that you can pick that up and get D sus2, add this G note here and get D sus4. But let's get up on the neck and get a little farther. Okay, so the next stop for me is here. And this is in the 7th fret. And I'm using my open D string here. And then this is my, this is another D note here. It's the 3rd string in the 7th fret. 2nd string in the 7th fret is an F sharp note, that's my 3rd, and I'm using letting the open 1st string ring, so that's my 2nd. So it doesn't have the 5th in there, but it has 1, 2, and 3, so it has a nice ring to it. And then I'm going to move up a little farther. The next place for me is let's see, we'll go here. All right, so I keep using my open D. Here's my F sharp in the 11th fret of the 3rd string. And I'm going to play this A note, that's my 5th, on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. And again, I'm going to let this E string ring open. So this is a D add 2 chord. This one was a D add 2 chord as well. I guess if you want to get technical, D add 2 omit 5 because there was no A note in there. This is a D add 2 because it has my full D chord in there. There's my 1, there's my 3, there's my 5. And I'm adding the E note in there as a 2nd, so that has a nice ring to it. So you kind of work and just to cap it off, if I can play my D chord up here a full octave higher, the regular D shape, full octave higher than where I started. So you can kind of, gives you different points on the neck to play, and you can get some nice movement in there. Or if you just kind of throw it into a progression. Anyway, that's a general idea. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in for this practice tip. I just want to get you thinking about some different ways to play, because one of the big things as you play guitar longer and longer and longer is trying to figure out ways to keep yourself entertained. It can get doing the same thing over and over and over again can get a little dull, and guitar, any music, any music studies is all about, pushing more, pushing farther and exploring new things and exploring your creativity, and you just kind of, you just kind of need some tools to do that, and so I just want to kind of give you the basics of that. So anyway, thanks for tuning in for this practice tip. Tune in again tomorrow for another one, and I will see you then. Thanks. Bye.